In this video, we talk about the Node.js. What is Node.js and why Node.js is so famous. So let's get started. Hello world, it's Hatim Tekri. In this video, we talk about the Node.js. So to understand the Node.js, first we go back in 1995 when JavaScript was created. So at that time, JavaScript is only used at a client side. That's mean JavaScript at that time, the JavaScript was used in the front-end programming, or JavaScript is only used by a front-end developer. That's mean that JavaScript at that time, the JavaScript only runs on the browser. So question arises, how JavaScript runs on browser? So to execute the JavaScript in the browser, we have to convert that JavaScript into the machine language. And that's how the browser understands that JavaScript or that machine language. So to convert the JavaScript into the machine language, browser have their specific engine which convert that JavaScript into the machine language so that the browser understand that language. For example, the Google Chrome has their own engine, that is V8 engine, which converts the JavaScript code into the machine language. And that's how the JavaScript runs on the Google Chrome browser. So after some period of time, someone asked the question that why we don't use this JavaScript on the machine or a server. So that's where he has created the Node.js. So someone used this V8 engine to build the runtime environment for executing the JavaScript on the machine. So Node.js is nothing but a runtime environment for executing the JavaScript on the machine or a server. So that's mean Node.js is not a framework. Node.js is just a runtime environment on which you can able to execute the JavaScript on machine. So from Node.js, developer can create the backend using JavaScript, because after Node.js we can execute the JavaScript on the machine. So nowadays people create the backend services or APIs using JavaScript, and front end is also with JavaScript. So that's where the concept of full stack developer has created. Now question arises that how we build the backend using the Node.js. So Node.js is not a framework, so how can we build? So to build the backend using JavaScript, we use the Express framework. Using the Express framework, we can build the backend services like API, RESTful API using JavaScript. And that Express code will run on the machine using the Node.js runtime environment. So that's how the Node.js is so famous nowadays, because using the Node.js, we can able to create the backend using JavaScript. So that's where we can able to use the JavaScript on the front end and on the back end as well. So using one programming language, that is JavaScript, a single person can able to build a full stack software. So that's how the Node.js become a game changer. Now we conclude this video through some theoretical points. So let's start. The first point is Node.js is a runtime environment for executing the JavaScript code. So Node.js is not a framework, it's just a runtime environment on which we can able to execute the JavaScript code. Second, we use Node.js to build backend services like API. So how we can able to create a backend services, that is using a Express framework. Now third, Node.js is a server-side platform built on Google Chrome JavaScript engine, that is V8. So Node.js is built using the V8 engine of Google Chrome browser. Now at last, Node.js was developed by Ryan Dayal in 2009. So this is the short explanation of Node.js. In this video, we will understand what is Node.js and how Node.js create and become a game changer for the JavaScript developer, and how this full stack developer, the concept of full stack developer developed. So in this video, we will understand what is Node.js and why Node.js is so famous, and how the Node.js create the concept of full stack developer. So that's it for this video, and I'll see you the next time.